friends that you hang out with equals you, right? If 500 friends are, for the lack of a better term, right, druggies, thugs, gangbangers, right?
Right.
And you become them, right? Even though you start off as maybe, right, a decent person, the people that you hang out with ultimately will change your trajectory really well, right? And I'm not going to mention any names, but one of my team members, he was convicted as a felon, went to jail for 5 years in a federal prison, right? Came back out, had a job as an auto salesman, right? Yeah, right. It's a tough job, right? And he came back out, found an artist. He answered one of my ads, and today, guys, he's got a 4-year deal. He's 5-star qualified, and he's on his way to making 6 figures next year.
Awesome.
Right?
Right.
And that was all because of law association. Notice he was hanging out with the right people, and his trajectory of where his life was going changed.
Awesome.
Right? So you guys are at the right place. You guys are hanging out with all the success-minded people, right? You guys are hanging out with people who have similar goals that want to achieve passive income, to be able to achieve financial freedom, financial literacy, and have wealth, right? The right way. So there it is, guys. So that's number 1. Choose carefully who you hang out with. Number 2 is reading and sharing. I really never quite understood why my dad kept yelling at me in high school to read. He's like, well, you don't read books. You read books now, right? Right? He's like, stop playing video games, right? And yeah, so that's literally how it sounds like. So he would always come in and complain that I wasn't reading any books. Until I got to high school or college, I picked up books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, How to Make Friends and Influence People, and I was just like blown away. Like the whole entire time, you mean to tell me I can make money by reading books? And my dad didn't. Obviously, he didn't tell me that. Although he's got a doctor's degree, right? He's very bright, smart, genius, right? But he's never introduced me to books like nonfiction books that would actually help you do stuff. So reading and sharing, guys. Right? Today I try to read a book a week. When I had less tenants, I was able to do a book a day. But with tenants, sometimes you have, because you're a property manager, you got to do different things here and there. But yeah, so I try to read a book a week, knock one out, right? And within every book I read, I try to look for golden nuggets, right? And a lot of time, here's a quick tip on reading books. You're actually not supposed to read the whole thing, and I brought a book today that I'm working on called Fanatical Prospecting. So you guys might want to write this down if you guys haven't read it. Fanatical Prospecting by Jeb Blount. Not Blunt, Blount. B-L-O-U-N-T. So the ultimate guide to opening sales conversation and filling the pipeline by leveraging social selling, telephone, email, text, and cold calling. So that's fanatical prospecting. I'm working on this right now. But in all reality, you're actually not, unless it's a step-by-step book, you're actually not supposed to read the whole thing, right? And I've met a lot of authors, and I wrote a book too, right? A lot of authors have usually 4 to 5 pages of their thesis, and that's all you need to know, right? So with this book, this book's more of a step-by-step book, so you may want to go through everything. But there are certain books where you may have to just grab on to 3 to 5 pages of gold nugget, right? And that's it. And typically the reason why they don't write 3 to 5 pages book is because the publishers don't let them, right?
Right.
It's like, hey, you gotta have a little more pages than 3 to 5, so make up stuff, right? That's usually what happens. So, and sell your TV, by the way, right? Your TV is the #1 enemy. It's the most time-killing machine in the planet, right?
Yeah, you're right.
It really is. You sit down, it's like
Right there.
everything that comes out of TV, 90% of it is not good for you, anyways, right? You turn on, right, Fox News, CNN, doesn't matter, right? Bob Tierney, who's one of our pack leaders, would often say CNN stands for constant negative news. Right? CNN, constant negative news. I thought it was kind of funny. So here's my book recommendation. There you go, guys. You can take a picture of this. Yep.